This report examines the importance of corporate governance and ethical concern in the accounting and financial industries, highlighting the need for stronger cybersecurity measures in banking institutions and the role accountants play in combating economics, crime, and corruption. By researching case studies and academic journals, such as the scandals involving Silicon Valley Bank and 1MDB, it reflects the challenges like lack of transparency, ethical misbehavior, and poor risk management. Additionally, this report compares and contrasts CIMB Bank and Bank Rakyat's cybersecurity policies, emphasizing how strong governance affect stakeholder trust and financial stability.
I'm going to be discussing about the key ethical issues in corporate financial management, focusing on the cases of SVB and 1MDB. I'm going to break down this into 5 critical issues and their solutions. Number 1, lack of transparency. Transparency means being open, truthful about with your stakeholders. At SVB, illegal activities and suspicious transactions were hidden, making it hard to evaluate its economic state. Similarly, 1MDB's complex financial structures conceal crucial information, leading to billions of dollars being misused. This harms the stakeholders and tarnishes reputations. The solution for that is enforce mandatory, independently verified financial reporting to ensure openness. Secondly, insufficient oversight and accountability. Oversight ensures systems function correctly. SVB's weak internal controls allowed executives to act unethically, while in 1MDB, authorities either failed or were complacent in their responsibilities. This left the stakeholders vulnerable to fraud. To address this, firms should establish independent internal committees directly accountable to the board, minimizing executive interference. Third would be risk management failures. Risk management involves identifying, migrating potential issues. SVB's collapse stemmed from poor liquidity risk handling, while MDB's failure to manage financial risk led to a massive embezzlement. Both cases left stakeholders and investors suffering. A solution for that would be adopting AI-powered analytics to predict and migrate risks and embezzlements and liquidity concerns so it doesn't happen in the future. Fourth would be ethical misconduct. Ethical misconduct refers to actions that violate social or organizational norms. SVB executives engaged in money laundering, while MDB's officials committed theft and bribery. Such behavior damages the organizations and leads to illegal liabilities in the company. The solution would be implement strict ethical guidelines with severe penalties for violations. Lastly, conflict of interest. Conflict of interest arises when personal gain takes precedence over organizational goals. SVB executive prioritize selected clients, while MDB's officials accepted bribes, betraying stakeholders. This distorts decision making and erodes trust. Establishing clear politics on conflicts of interest and ensuring transparency in personal and financial dealings can address this. These cases highlight how ethical lapses can lead to severe consequences. By prioritizing transparency, accountability, efficiency, risk management, ethical behavior, and clear policies, organizations can protect stakeholders and rebuild trust.
Transparency is a fundamental to building trust and maintaining the integrity of an organization. Unfortunately, both Silicon Valley Bank and Satu Malaysia Development Berhad suffered from significant transparency failures, leading to severe financial and reputational damage. In SVB case, stakeholders were unable to evaluate the bank financial health due to the concealment of critical information, including questionable transactions. Similarly, 1MDB used intricate financial structures to uncertain its operation, hiding billions in misused funds. This practice not only undermined trust but also left stakeholders unable to make informed decisions, further compounding the fallout. The consequences of these transparency lapses were far reaching. Both cases resulted in significant financial loss, and tarnish reputation for the organization and the sectors were represented. In one MDB situation, the misuse of national development funds also damaged Malaysia's international standing, deterring potential investors. For SVB, the hidden instability grind down confidence in the banking sector, impacting its customer, investors, and related industries. These issues highlight the critical importance of providing stakeholders with clear, accurate, and accessible financial information. To address such failures, organization must adopt robust measures to ensure transparency. This includes mandatory, frequent, and through financial reporting, independently verified by trustworthy auditors. Such practice would enhance accountability and give stakeholders confidence in the integrity of the organizations.
Moving on to Section B, focusing on research of the main topic of cybersecurity. Cybercrime is one of the biggest threats to banks today, and it's not just about stolen data. It can impact customers' trust, financial stability, and even a bank's credit rating. Let's explore how two Malaysian banks are handling this challenge and what we can learn from them. Firstly, CIMB Bank is a great example of resilience and good governance. They have invested heavily in cybersecurity, including approaches like a 24/7 cybersecurity operations center to monitor and respond to threats. They also have a good partnerships with global platforms like ISAC to share intelligence, and they do have a regular vulnerability testing and compliance with Bank Negara Malaysia's stringent standards. These proactive measures protect data, prevent cyber attacks, and build customer trust. CMB's approach shows that strong cybersecurity is also a strong corporate governance. On the other hand, Bank Rakyat has struggled with cybersecurity. They have faced challenges like low investment in modern defenses. They don't have a real-time monitoring system, making it harder to detect and respond to threats. And they have a recent data breach attempt that exposed their critical weaknesses. While Bank Rakyat has started modernizing in some areas, like partnering with tech firms, cybersecurity still remains a gap that they need to address urgently. To strengthen their defenses, we have recommended that Bank Rakyat could follow some of these measures, like investing more in upgrading their systems with AI-driven tools and hire cybersecurity experts. They can also set up a dedicated center that can help them detect and respond to threats in real time. They could also develop a response plan to stimulate attacks and train teams to handle breaches effectively. And they could collaborate and join with industry platforms to share threat intelligence and also learn from their peers. This step will not only enhance their cybersecurity but also rebuild trust and align with good governance practices. Cybersecurity isn't optional, it's essential for survival in today's digital banking era. By learning from leaders like CMB and addressing gaps like those at Bank Rakyat, the industry can build a safer, more resilient future for everyone. In conclusion, this report highlights the critical importance of ethics, accountability, and transparency in building trust and maintaining economic stability. Accountants play a key role in combating corruptions, while solid cybersecurity underpins strong corporate governance. For example, Bank Rakyat's vulnerability call for improvement, whereas CIMB Bank demonstrates resilience through strong defenses. Ultimately, safeguarding financial systems and stakeholder trust requires a firm's commitment to ethics, transparency, and technology excellence. That's all from us. Thank you.